All right, so this is question 9. 15a cubed b squared c, comma 25a squared b. So that's the question. We have to find the LCM. The one we just did now, we found the HCF. So you can see the difference. We found the HCF. This question 5, you are asked to factorize. You are meant to factorize, not find the LCM. So factorize, that's the question. Factorize. So you are meant to factorize this. So that's what we did. So here you have to find the LCM. So we go by, again, go by two methods. So we have method 1. Method 1 again. So by this, we'll split this. You have 3 times 5 times A times A times A times B times B times C. And again, look here, that's 5 times 5 times A times A times B times B times B times C times C times Z. So Y for here times so Y here you have 2 times 5 times A times B times B times B times B times C times C times C times C. So we are going to look for the common multiples of the values here. The one that is common. The common multiples. So if you look at this very well, we have A that is common here in 3 times. A is also common here 2 times. Okay, let's start from 3. 3 is only represented here once. 3 is represented here once. So we are going to pick 3. So 3 times. Then 5 is represented here how many times? 1. But here it's represented 2 times. So we'll pick these 2 times. 5 times 5. Then we come here. 2 is also here. 2 is represented only here. So we'll pick the 2 here. So we are looking for the lowest common multiple that is common. So 3 is here, but it only appear once. So we pick the 3 once. 5 is common here. 5 is common here. 5 is common here. But we are going to pick the common ones where it applies where we are picking the one that is multiple, that is more. That's why it's called lowest common multiple. So 5 is more here. So we are picking the one that is more. 2 is also common here only once. There's no longer to 2. We are going to have to pick only the 2. Then we check A. A is common here 3 times. A is common here 2 times. A is common here 1. So we pick where it's common 3 times. So that's A times A times A. Then we go to B. B is common here 2 times. B is common here 3 times. B is common here 4 times. So we pick where it's common, where it's mostly common. So B is common here 4 times. So that is B times B times B times B. Then we also pick the C. C is mostly common here also 4 times. So we pick where it's equals times C times C times C times C. So our answer will now give us 3 times 5, 15. 5 times 2, 10. 10 times 15, 150. 8 times A times A cube. B times C times B, B 4. C times C times C times C, C. That's the output. Alright, method 2. Method 2. That's method 1. 2. Method 2. So big 15 a cube b 25 a squared b squared c and 10 a b 4 c 4. So that's how we pick it. So what is common? Let's start with the numbers. What is common? 5 is common, so pick 5. So we have 3a squared b squared c, 5a squared b squared c squared d. Sorry, b cube. Then we have 2ab 4c raised to power 4. What again is common? Okay, so there's nothing common. We're only looking for the factors. We are factorizing it. So we pick 5 again. So we have 3a to 5 squared c. So 5 can be found here. So 5 will factor out 5. So we have a squared b3 c squared d. Then 2a b raised to power 4 c raised to power 4. Then there's 2 and 3. Let's pick 3. 3 will factor out 3 here. We have a squared cube b squared c. A squared b cubed c squared d, and you have 2ab 4c4. What we are doing is that we are factoring out the numbers first. So we still have 2. So we cannot see 2 here. So that's why we are repeating itself. We are repeating the variables. A squared b cubed c squared d. Then you can see 2 is here. Then to factor out, you have ab 4 c4. Now the next is a. By the time a, this will reduce to a squared b squared c, a b 2 c, sorry, b3, a squared d. A is factored out, we have b squared c4. Again, a is still common. A is still common. So we have a will be left after you factor it out. You now have b squared c. A will also be removed out here. You have b remaining, b cubed c squared d. No more a here. You repeat it. So a is still common here. You have b squared c. Then no more a. You repeat it. You repeat what is here. Then you go to b. B, this will reduce to bc. Reduce to b2, c, d. Then b3, c4. B is still there. So B, this will let C will be left. 1b will be left. So c squared d, then b squared c4. Is there a b? There's still b. There's still b. So we have c. There's no more. There won't be b here again. So you have squared d and b c4. There is c 1b. So we have c squared d. So that it will factor out that you have c. Then we go to the next we go to is so because of the space, let me shift it here. Okay, so we have c factor on 1, so c, then d, then you have C3. C is still left in C. That's 1, D, so 1, D, C squared. You C again, 1, D, C. Then you C again, you have 1, you have D, and no more C. Then there's nothing, then use D. Use D, so you have 1, 1, 1. So if you look at it, all the numbers that we figured out here are 5 times 5, 5 times 5, 25, 25 times 3, 75, 75 times 2, 150. 8 times 8 times 8, that's 8 squared. A cube. B times B times B times B, B raised to the power 4. And C times C times C times C, C raised to the power 4. And that's the same thing we got in the first method. Thank you.